Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, November 26th, and I was right. That's nice. And so got a email yesterday, and it said Douglas sent you X amount of money. And I'm like, haven't had anybody send me money on PayPal in a while, so I always. I've had like scams with PayPal saying, "Oh, we've removed $400 from your account," or "there's $400 in your account and you might want to click here." No, I never click on anything in an email. But so Douglas sent me money, and so luckily in PayPal you can like reply to them and saying, or message them saying, what's this for? Just out of curiosity. And Douglas said, I don't have a Visa card, so I wanted to support the channel and buy the mega bundle. So thank you very much, Douglas. I filled out your card, put all your stuff in here, all your magnets and stickers, and put my return address on there and everything. So, and he's from Quebec, so that will be a little bit cheaper to send that one out. And so thank you very much for supporting me there. Again, big, huge tip to you guys. Don't ever click on anything in any emails or texts or anything like that, because if it's a bank and it seems that it's like your bank, it's probably not your bank. So whenever I get any email from any company, whether I work with them or not, I don't do anything through the email. I don't do any corresponding through the email. I literally go back to my browser, go to the store or the company or whatever, and then reach out to them through that. If it's my bank, I go to I like log into my bank on a different tab on my browser, go into my bank to see if what they're saying is correct to that. If I'm really confused, I'll just go to my bank and just say, I got this. And they usually say, yep, that's a scam. It's like, okay, I'm glad I didn't click on it. I think my mom clicked on something once. There's a story there, and I can't remember what it is. Obviously, the outcome wasn't that she lost tons of money or anything, but they had her going for a bit. Recently, I wanted to make a video of this, and I never did. So I got reached out from a very famous female comedian, Chelsea. And it was like the management team of Chelsea, and they organize, I guess, all the people that are on her show. She has a podcast. She does stand-up comedy. She's been in movies, and I guess she likes to have people on her show. And it just kind of felt all legit. Like it was like really accurate, and it was, the way it was laid out was very professional. And like when somebody just sends me an email and it's just like, hey, we'd like to work with you on a collaboration, delete. But like you when you've done this as long as I have, right away what is BS and what is not. And it is possible that it's not BS, but if it's really important, people will definitely try to reach out to you and contact you. If you guys remember the Popeyes fiasco, where through, I think it was originally through an email. So I first got an email saying, hey Ken, my name is so-and-so. I work with, I guess, an ad agency, and Popeyes wants to buy one of your videos and use it in a commercial, and we'd like to pay you X amount of dollars. Very low amount of money. And I'm just like, what I always do is I click on the return address, their email address, to see, because usually you can just see their name and who sent this to you. I always click on that, and her email address didn't end in Popeyes.com or Popeyes.ca, or it ended in Hotmail.com. I'm like, yeah, that's bull. So I instantly deleted it, and then I would say within the same day, I got reached out at least 3 more times through Facebook. And so I was getting the same kind of comment hey Ken, my name's John from so and so, and we're trying to reach you, and we would like to, buy a video and use it in a commercial or something. Can't remember how they phrased it, but again, I was kind of getting these different people sending me similar emails, and that's when I realized like this whole thing's a set up scam or something. I don't know what's going on. And I have my coffee, as you guys know. And oh, did you hear that? My tummy rumbled. So I kept just deleting it and ignoring everything that anybody sent me. And they finally, Popeyes, their actual verified Instagram thing, sent me a direct message saying, hey Ken, this is Popeyes. Our ad agency is trying to get a hold of you. Please reach out to them at... I'm like, holy crap, it is Popeyes. That's amazing. And so I finally, I'm not sure if they somehow I got a phone number and I phoned them. And I'm like, so I first of all let them know the way they reached out to me made me suspicious that it was a scam. So they understood that. And I'm like, when people send me an email from a Hotmail or a Yahoo or something like that, I'm like, to me, it's not legit, because it should be the ad agency, like at whatever adagency.com, so I can at least verify that it's real or whatever, right? And some people are tricky. They'll spell that. They'll create an email address. I'm not sure what that is, an extension, and they'll just spell it off by a little bit so it looks like it's from the real company or not. Anyway, so I reached out to them and I said, so what's this for? And they're like, oh, it's for, a television commercial. I'm like, okay, so is it for a state? Is it for, it's going to be played in a city? Like, I want to know what the end result is going to be. And they're like, oh, it's a national commercial. And I said, just in the States? And they said, oh, it's the States and Canada. And I'm like, well, this amount of money that you offer me isn't even close to what that, because I know I've been doing television commercials and stuff for years. And not that I was in a lot of commercials, but I was in the industry, and I understood what a talking role in a commercial is worth. And so she's like, oh, well, we're willing to go to here. And I go, well, that doesn't sound right. And she goes, well, what do you think? And I said, because this is what they're offering me. And I said, well, I think it's this much money. And so she's like, well, let me get back to the team. And so she hung up and then called back, and they're like, okay. And so I got it. And when I told my mom that story, she's like, wow, you know how to negotiate. And I said, well, I know what it's worth. I said, unfortunately, I bet some of the other YouTubers that got that first email, they're like, yeah, okay. And they got this much money. Whereas I got this much money because I knew a talking role and a national commercial in 2 different countries, basically a North America wide. And so many people reached out to me after they saw that commercial and say, hey, Ken, I saw you on a Popeyes commercial. And it was like literally, I think, 3 seconds maybe of my video. But I what do I say in it? Oh, I haven't seen that in a long time. I think tender and juicy, or I don't know. I can't remember the words I use. I can't even remember how many words. It was like maybe 2. That was good times. Yeah. So yeah, thank you very much, Daniel. I'll be sending that out today. I still haven't got around to, yesterday was like a write-off for me. I don't know what happened. The day started off really well. I got my editing done, got my vlog out for you guys to watch. And then I had a meeting, and that's something else I need to talk to you about. Something else is going on in our lives that I wanted to talk to you about, or at least my life. And so the rest of the day, like, I wanted to go out to shoot a video for KBD Productions TV, but there's no snow, and I really wanted it to be, I wanted to have bad weather, and I'm looking, the closest to us where they're getting swamped by snow is like Timmins, and like, what's that, like 5-6 hour drive to get to way up there just to get snowfall, and it's just like, I need a storm, and one is coming. A storm's a brewing, people, and there's multiple places that it's going to hit. Maybe, of course, it's going to hit here, here, and here. Maybe. And we don't know how big, we don't know how small, but this area and this area, possibly, and this area might get hit big time. So yesterday was like a write-off. After I had my meeting, I just kind of fell into this weird slump. And like even Carol, like I reached out to Carol and said, I'm not going today. I just don't feel the energy that I need to go out and shoot a video for KBD Productions TV. And she's like, okay. And then when she came home, she's like, everything all right? And I'm like, I just don't feel up to it. I just don't. And I want to give you guys the best videos I can possibly give you. And when you're in that slump, and it was just yesterday, and I'm guessing it's because I'm waiting and I'm anxious for these snowstorms and stuff to come. And again, there's other stuff going on in our lives that I don't talk about anymore. And so like all this stuff is kind of piled on me, and I've got stuff I got to do for Carl, who's the fishing guy. I got to edit his stuff or finalize his stuff anyway. And then I've got this list of stuff that I've been wanting to do for this van, and I still haven't had time, again, because I'm all over the place right now. So I need to get windshield wipers. I need to sand this thing down like we've been talking about, fix my window coverings, get the strong tape to put more of those things up so I can have so I don't have to hold my phone, shorten the countertop rails so that countertop slides further along. What's that? Oh, the safety kit, we got that at least. And then the post office, which I have done for other people. But yeah, and then I have to shoot this video for you guys today before I do anything. Wow. So yeah, this is real life, people. Sometimes I can't be the happy-go-lucky guy that I want to be for you guys, but it's real, right? This is what it's all about. Vlogs some days are going to be super happy, and we go out and buy steaks and drive up to the cottage and cook the steaks up and go fishing and have a good time, get lots of drone shots in, and then there'll be days where I just want to sit on the couch and do nothing. I played some Minecraft yesterday, so that kind of helped me chill a little bit. Anyway, guys, you have a great day. Have a fantastic weekend coming up, and I hope you're all doing well. Talk to you later. Bye.